Released on March 4th, 1994, Wizards of the Coast released the 5th set of the Magic the Gathering card franchise. Titled Antiquities, this was the second expansion set following the previous set Arabian Nights. Antiquities was also the first set to have an original story that explores the mythos of the Magic the Gathering universe. The set will revolve around the artifact type of the series, with only 35 of the 85 different cards having color, and the expansion symbol of the Antiquities set being the anvil. Antiquities solved many printing error problems that had ravaged the earlier sets. However, mistakes were still found in this set. For example, Reconstruction had a missing expansion symbol, along with Taunos weaponry having the circle around the generic mana cost disappearing from half the print run. The major problem, though, was that many booster boxes contained several booster packs that had exactly the same cards. This made completing the Antiquities set almost impossible. To alleviate this major problem, Wizards of the Coast introduced the buyback program, allowing players to turn in their excess cards for cash. The story of the Antiquities set was originally told through the text on the cards, but in 1998, author Jeff Grubb published the book The Brothers' War, along with J. Robert King publishing The Thran just a year later. The plot of the books explained the events leading to the Thran-Phyrexian War, the conflict itself, and the struggle between the siblings Urza and Mishra over the Power Stones, which were created by the Thran. The story of Antiquities also takes place on the original plane of Dominaria, and the Brothers' War is a central piece of Magic the Gathering lore. In fact, the background stories of numerous Magic the Gathering cards are in some way related to the character Urza. 15 million cards were planned for the Antiquities expansion set. The breakdown of the set came in two types of rarity, common and uncommon, which was also seen in the previous sets of Magic the Gathering such as Arabian Nights. 41 cards were considered common, which included cards such as Ornithopter and Atog, along with 59 cards being of the uncommon rarity, which contained cards such as Argivian Archaeologist and Transmute Artifact. Also, like in Arabian Nights, booster packs of the Antiquities set had a total of 8 cards in each pack, which contained 6 commons and 2 uncommons. The most notable cards of Antiquities were cards such as Millstone, which was a 2 converted mana cost artifact that read, pay 2 mana. Take the top 2 cards from target player's library and put them into the target player's graveyard. Next were the Urza lands, consisting of Urza's Tower, Urza's Mine, and Urza's Power Plant. All 3 lands add 1 colorless mana to the mana pool, and if you have all 3 different Urza lands onto the battlefield, you're able to get more mana every time an Urza land taps. Strip Mine was a land card that tapped to add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. You could also tap Strip Mine to destroy a target land by sacrificing Strip Mine. Mistress Factory was a land card that added 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. If you paid 1 mana, Mistress Factory became a 2 power and 2 toughness assembly worker artifact creature until the end of your turn. It's still a land. You could also tap this card to target an assembly worker creature to give that creature +1 power and +1 toughness until the end of turn. Candelabra of Taunos was a 1 converted mana artifact that read pay X mana, untap X separate lands. The last notable card was Mishra's Workshop, which was a land that when it became tapped, it added 3 colorless mana to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast artifact spells. A sealed booster box of Antiquities is valued at around $12,000, which is about $2,000 more than the Arabian Nights booster box, but it is still $68,000 less than the sealed limited edition alpha booster box. That is all I have today, everybody. If you like our Magic the Gathering card anthology series, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, share this video on your social media pages, including your local Magic the Gathering groups. Follow us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/cardbazaar361 and on Twitter at cardbazaarcc. If you missed our first 2 videos where we talk about the alpha and beta sets, along with the other video that talks about Unlimited Edition and Arabian Nights, please click on the links below in the description. We also like to go ahead and give a shout out to our collaboration partners, Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Dung at their channel, They Said, We Said. Please go ahead and check them out, subscribe to their channel, and check out their video over Servo Aristocrats. This is Coach, signing out. You guys have a wonderful day.